Imagine this. The restless spirits of the world are awakened. They're not just haunting the living, but they've brought the undead with them. Yeah, this isn't your typical ghost story. This is an all-out war between the living and the dead. Welcome to the epic showdown, Paranormal Group versus the Undead. Our story begins deep in the heart of a forgotten town. Something strange had been happening for months. Lights flickering, unexplained noises, and chilling whispers in the dark. The townsfolk were terrified, and that's when they called in the experts. Enter the Paranormal Group. These guys had seen it all, or so they thought. Armed with their gadgets and unshakable courage, they ventured into the heart of the disturbance. Little did they know they were walking straight into the jaws of hell. The first encounter? It was brutal. Dark shadows swirled around them, the air thick with malevolence. Suddenly the spirits manifested, bringing with them the undead. Rotting corpses, their eyes glowing with an unholy light, emerged from the shadows. The group had no choice but to fight for their lives. The battle was chaotic. Blood-curdling screams echoed through the night as the Paranormal Group struggled against the relentless onslaught. Their equipment was nearly useless. This was beyond anything they'd prepared for. They had to rely on their wits, their bravery, and a little bit of luck. One of them, Sarah, found an ancient book in a dilapidated library. It spoke of a ritual that could banish the spirits and their undead minions back to the underworld. But it required a sacrifice, a heavy price for a slim chance at victory. Time was running out. With the undead closing in, the group decided to perform the ritual. They gathered around an old altar, reciting incantations from the book. The air crackled with energy and the spirits howled in anger. As the ritual reached its climax, one member stepped forward. It was John, the leader. He knew what had to be done. With a final, desperate act, John completed the ritual. A blinding light erupted, sweeping through the town. The spirits and the undead were sucked back into the abyss, their screams fading into silence. The battle was over. But at what cost? John was gone, and the town was forever changed. The surviving members of the Paranormal Group stood in the eerie silence, knowing they had saved the living world. But they would never forget the horrors they faced. So the next time you hear a bump in the night or a whisper in the dark, remember this story. Sometimes it's more than just a ghost. Sometimes the undead are waiting just beneath the surface, waiting to be unleashed. Thanks for watching, team. If you enjoyed this tale of terror, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling stories. Stay safe and keep an eye on the shadows. Until next time, E.T.